Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and close to a full house here as fans are eagerly anticipating this clash we have in store. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
The give to the back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry up. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Dances away. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let...
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, ODU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Robinson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Creates a little room. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Line getting set on second down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's got the tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time in that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Motion from the back. Now they're going to throw it. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with the field goal. Into the end zone he goes.
This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it past the 45. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Rides the back on the option to give. He's got room. Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's covered. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
That's caught. It's Robinson. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They want to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is in serious trouble right now, and by in trouble, I mean this could get uglier than a bad prom date. They're trailing by 17 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time
breaks into the open. Smashes in with the stiff arm. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And this one is perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touch.
Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
That's caught. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unleashes one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Around midfield. Go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. And they gambled in the... And now they give up really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Monarchs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. After giving up that score, he's got it down the right side. Hits the crease. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he made the extra point without problem. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now the play fake. A little release to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's third and 6. The offense in hurry-up mode. Try Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the tailback. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. Touchdown, ODU! Fired in from the red zone toward the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Robinson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Norfolk. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Monarchs will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Newsome. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Caught in the backfield, it's Billings. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run the option. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Monarchs can really attack on this second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over.
Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating.
There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Browns. And the route is on.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Baker. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Quarterback extends the play. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for more running room, but found nothing with more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. They've got a touchdown, trying to beat the D deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Georgia State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
He's looking to pass. It's caught. The two-pointer is good, and now we have a one-possession game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Burnett. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he... rid of the football.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Porter. Grabs a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, ODU! score the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
To send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught inside the 30. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finds space on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
He's looking to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock. Give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. Makes the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Murray. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Billups. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On the option. Now the pitch. Look out, he's got room. Wide open on the right. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. And his throw is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone, Mike. That dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. Their trip.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. A great catch and run for 6.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little.
And he's still running after the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The snap sets up the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And the misconnection on third down. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A run for the quarterback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they take the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it and practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.